This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
All right, Loot Crate, do you know what that is?
Yes, Tony, but I'm going to let you describe to the listeners what it is.
All right, this will be fast because I just want to get to our episode.
Okay.
So Loot Crate is a monthly Geek and Gear box. It is you get exclusive loot. There's a surprise every month, and canceling is easy. You would pay for like each month, and then they'll send you a box that has like a bunch of random stuff. And each month is themed. This month is themed to scavenge. So when you build, what you build depends on what you can scavenge. I can't talk. We've searched through the rubble and made some fortunate finds from the fantastic to the downright alien. So get ready for a collection of seriously cool exclusive gear. Right now, Loot Crate is also having a Christmas sale, so it's Celebrate Geekmas, and if you use the code GeekTheHalls, you can get buy two get one free. And another thing is, if you missed the sale, you could always get 10% off using our discount promo code NTFTTPod. All right, you have anything else?
Nope, you said it all.
Awesome, cool. All right, on with the show.
I love Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Club.
No time for time travel.
Welcome to the No Time for Time Travel podcast, where we are a podcast for nerds by nerds. My name is Tony, and joining me this week, all the way from Sweden, is Quack.
Hello.
Hello. And usually we are we are a podcast where we discuss a topic of the episode that's suggested by you guys. However, this week was the Game Awards, so we decided that we're just going to be talking about what occurred at the Game Awards, some of the winners, and some of our thoughts, and the big announcements there. But before we get started, how have you been?
Pretty good, man. I've been just like packing and getting stuff ready for next week.
Let me see. Today is the 8th, so you're coming back on Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Okay, cool. Do you have any plans while you're back yet?
Well, I have to be back for one of my friend's wedding.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't make sure that I had like the suit, like the color that just a regular suit.
Oh, when you said you had to make sure you have the suit, I was just thinking of like a superhero suit.
Oh, no. Just to make sure, in case something goes wrong, I have the suit.
Oh, okay. Because it was measured, right? Are you a groomsman?
Oh, no. This is just like, he wanted a certain color. And I was like, I told him a few months ago that I had that color. But then I didn't make sure if it was like either here or it was back home.
Oh, like you want to make sure it's still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Pretty much.
Cool.
So I hear you've been playing a lot of Smash.
Yes. Yeah, so I got the game yesterday. It came out yesterday, and I bought the game yesterday, and I was too lazy to order the actual physical copy or to drive out to GameStop or Target, so I got the digital copy. Yeah, I'm playing a lot.
So, you said there are how many characters?
74. I think you can count 77 technically, characters, cause if you play as a Pokemon trainer, you have 3 Pokemon. You have Squirtle, Charizard, and I think Venusaur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think Squirtle's your main. I don't know. I haven't actually unlocked the Pokemon trainer yet.
Okay.
But I fought against him and I lost, so.
Oh. So do you have, it's like all including the game, all the characters, right? It's not like a DLC thing like your other fighting games?
There are 74 characters, but there's also going to be 5 DLC they don't know about yet. That's gonna be released, over the season.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, so next season there are gonna be 5 more.
No, 5 meaning 1 per season. So it's gonna be one season. So the way that I read it was 1 character plus 1 map gets released per season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I went ahead and bought the
season pass?
It's not season pass. It's a bundle, and they usually have a name for it. And most games call it the Ultimate Package. But then this game is already called Smash Bros. Ultimate, so it has a different name. I just don't remember what it is. So
the package,
the super mega force. I don't know.
But then that's a lot of characters already. Because a lot of times, like was it one either your Street Fighter game or your Mortal Kombat game? You said you had to buy stuff to buy like DLC to unlock additional characters or something.
Yeah. So the fighting games that I play, like for example, what you said, Mortal Kombat, you'll start off with like most of the characters already, and you could unlock like one or two, and then there'll be like extra characters that you get for DLC later. So those games don't really have a lot of unlockable. The way that Smash Bros was doing it, it kind of annoys me because up front you only have 8 characters and that's it. But you know all the other characters because it's been announced and there's a trailer and all that, you know? So it's kind of weird that they would lock that many characters up. So I don't know. It's just...
Would you have liked it if it was like it came with 20 characters, but then the rest are DLC, or you had to unlock them through buying it?
Well, I don't like having to pay to unlock.
No, definitely.
Yeah. However, I think they could do it where they allow you a larger number in the beginning, like 20 characters for variety, you know? So, but then they still let you unlock like the rest to all the way up to 74.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the point of view, I guess, of just because like, if we have 8, they have to play more just to unlock more.
I know, but then might as well just give me just one then, you know?
Yeah. Well, how easy was it for you to unlock the characters?
It's on the timer, so you keep playing it, and then every 10 minutes you fight one of the characters that's new or that you don't have yet, and if you defeat only if you defeat them, then they get unlocked.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it is.
The idea like to beat this guy, you had to unlock this guy, you had to beat this guy. It's kind of like Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
There's capture them.
It's funny because one of the things in the game was there's a Pokeball, and I'm trying to use my main character as Pikachu right now, and it's funny when there's a Pokeball and Pikachu picks it up and throws it at them. It just looks funny.
The roles have reversed.
Yeah. Well, it was weird. I play as Pikachu, and then randomly, then it was like, here comes a new challenger, and it's a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was weird. But there were some cool characters in there. I was surprised Ryu's in it.
Oh, yeah. But I assume they have Ken and everything too, though, right?
I haven't seen Ken yet, but you know, like sometimes you play Smash, there's like this power up. The power up is they pull a random assist character.
Yeah.
I saw one of the random assist characters was Gaio, and all he does, he sits there and he just does flash kick over and over. It was so dumb, but it hit me like 5 times. You would think I would learn.
Well, that's like your when you actually unlock him, that's all he actually does. You're going to do one move.
Maybe. I don't think he's actually a playable. I think he's just an assist, because there's a lot of characters that are like assist specific, where they only do one move and that's it. It's kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else was there? It's really cool. Some cool characters. Some characters I didn't expect because I didn't really keep up with all the character releases for the trailer. They had the characters from Castlevania, so that was like the main guys with the chain whips and stuff.
Yeah.
What else? I showed you the picture. Let me see. Let me pull up that picture. Yeah, I just posted the picture on our Instagram too. Yeah, so currently I'm sitting at 31 characters out of 74.
And you just got it yesterday.
I know. Yeah, I know. Oh gosh, King K. Rool. Yeah. He was
from Capcom.
Yeah, he was difficult to fight, and I had to play against him twice to beat him. There's another one, King Dedede. Remember him?
Yeah, from Kirby.
Yeah. That guy is way overpowered. He barely moves around because he's like maybe 4 times the size of a normal character.
Yeah.
But then his hammer, like one hit, I get knocked 30% off of my health. And that hammer is a fast hit too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Marth and Ike and Roy. Let's see, the Inkling from what's that game called? Splatoon. Some interesting choices. Captain Falcon, of course.
Oh, okay. I mean, the original and everything, right?
Yeah. It's funny, I unlocked Captain Falcon, and then the next character I unlocked was Falco. Ness from Earthbound was in there. He was also in the other ones. Oh, Sonic is really cool. When was it? Because Sonic is in the game, there's a bunch of assist characters from Sonic too.
Oh, cool, the Tails and everything?
Yeah, I was playing and then I randomly pick up an assist that turned out to be Knuckles, and he kept doing like a flying punch against the enemy. That was really cool. And I just like sat back and then Knuckles pretty much killed the enemy. Yeah. I haven't played actual single player, so I've just been playing the versus mode where you fight against computer, like kind of like just melee and stuff. There is a single player mode that has an overworld map and challenges and stuff like that. I just haven't tried that yet.
You said like you unlock a new character every 10 minutes?
Yeah.
How long are each game?
You set your timer. So each round,
okay.
I leave it at default at 2:30.
Okay.
But yeah, it's fun. And actually it's funny because when I was playing like almost the whole time I was playing, I saw Corey from One Track Gamers. He was online playing Smash the whole time too. So I think he's also going to be trying to unlock everything too.
Is it are there like online play?
Yeah, there is. I haven't played against anyone online yet because I just want to unlock the characters first.
Yeah.
But there's.
I mean, what happened if you guys like you and Corey play against each other, and then would you get his unlockable if he has characters that you don't have?
I don't think so, but because the game already has all 74 in the code, then anyone can use whichever they unlocked. But yeah, that is kind of odd if like I don't see the same character select screen.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Maybe it does show. Maybe it takes the person who has the most characters.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. Game is fun. Very fun. Very fun. Because I think I spent the most time on that game than any other game in like the recent months.
Yeah, I noticed when you told me, like, I woke up, I played until I fell asleep, and then woke up and I played. I continued playing. I'm like, oh.
Wait, let me see. So it's 10 minutes to get an unlockable, but the unlockable is another 2:30. So let's say 12.5 minutes. And I have a total of 31 characters. If you take 31 minus 8, what is that? 31 minus 8 should be 23, right? No, sorry. 23. 23 times 12.5, 287 minutes divided by 60. That's 4.7 hours. Wow. So since yesterday, I played 4.7, at least 4.7 hours because I didn't beat all the unlockable characters I faced.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No wonder I slept and I played to sleep. I was probably too tired, but
yeah, I was like, man, Tony's playing a lot of games in a while.
Well, my battery was at 50% when I started up playing again yesterday, and I was like, I'll play until it's 40%, and then I was playing, and then when it hit 40, it didn't hit 40 exactly, it hit 39. I'm like, well, it didn't hit 40, so I'll wait till it hits exactly 30. And then I kept doing that until it was like 10%.
And then you let it charge.
Yeah.
And then you wake up to see that it's fully charged. It's like, all right.
Well, at 20%, I plugged it in, and then I was playing, but because the rate of charging is not as fast as draining, it was still lowering. But at 20%, I'm like, I wanted to lower it slower. So I plugged it in, and I was playing, and it was like slowly lowering, so I could get to 10% exact. Yeah, fighting games are like my weakness.
I noticed.
It's funny too, because Ryu, when you play as him, you could actually do a Hadouken motion.
Oh, okay. So it's not the typical Smash controls.
It's the typical Smash controls. And if you hold if you just press the B button, you do Fireball. If you press up and B, you do Dragon Punch. And you push forward and B, you do Hurricane Kick. But if you actually do the motion of the Dragon Punch or the Hurricane Kick, your move becomes stronger and he actually says the move.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's like it has that as an option, and it's just more powerful in a way.
And it just feels more authentic.
Okay, that's pretty cool though. It's a nice function.
It's kind of cool. It's almost like if you had like a special guest character from a different game, then but you use the same moves, then it still works, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Anything else before we move on to the news?
No. Not that I know.
I just saw something on BuzzFeed that I thought was really funny.
Okay.
I think they screwed up. So you know how BuzzFeed, they do videos of like, old TV shows and then, clips of it. And like, for example, I saw this video of Topanga and Corey from Boy Meets World. They just did clips of it and they said like, oh yeah, Corey and Topanga are the best. And then just clips of them and all their emotions that they went through in the show. But for some reason, it was posted on BuzzFeed Food instead of BuzzFeed the normal one. So I was like, wait, the video's awesome and everything. Like, it's really good. It's well made, but it's on the wrong channel. So a bunch of people were like, have you been hacked? And then someone else was like, I hate this kind of food. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's all. That's all before we move on to the news.
Okay.
All right. So news items. Before I say mine, do you have any?
Trying to think. I don't think anything happened that I know
Okay.
of.
All right. So, I guess Kim Possible, they have a live action trailer now.
Oh yeah, just saw that.
Yeah, it actually doesn't really look that good.
Well, honestly, it's not like released to theaters, so I don't really care.
Yeah. You know, like, the character of Ron, right?
Yeah.
It's funny that he was kind of not mentioned in the, what's it called? Trailer? But did you see him?
I don't know if that's him or
I'm
not.
pretty sure that's him. Because he's in the back and quiet and just like poking around the corner from Kim every single time you saw him.
Oh. Okay, maybe I didn't see it.
If you watch,
That's awesome.
if you watch it again, notice that when she jumps down in an action scene, there's a guy behind her, and he kind of just like pokes his head around her, like behind her.
Yes.
But it's like the live action version. It doesn't look cool like the cartoon. It just looks creepy, I think.
Like honestly, like my first thought when I saw it was like, oh, it's Spy Kids.
Yeah, pretty much, huh?
Because it looks pretty similar in terms of everything. But I'm like, okay, well, whatever. It's one of those Disney original, and I don't mind. They're just good fun to make fun of making things.
Yeah.
And I know like a lot of the comments were like the quality of everything is pretty bad considering it's 2018.
That is true. It looks like almost like a fan-made movie.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say fan made because fan made are pretty good.
That's true. Hey, let me show you this comparison picture. The guy who's acting as Ron. Yeah.
That's odd.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, that's rather odd.
He's like Sheldon, but younger from Big Bang Theory.
Oh. But
yeah.
I don't know. Like I can't really say much because I wouldn't say it's like destroying. Like I know that there's like a lot of people bashing on it. If it was like an actual like in theaters movie, I would bash on it really hard.
Yeah, but it's just Disney Channel.
But since it's like, oh, okay, it's a Disney original. It's like whatever, it's fine. It's just for fun and games, so it doesn't really matter. So they're less of a standard.
I mean, if you say that, then like the Netflix Marvel shows should be held at a lower standard too.
Yeah, I mean the TV shows, so it's not anything else.
but Iron Fist. Actually, nah. Iron Fist was pretty bad. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say give it the benefit of the doubt because it's a TV show, but no. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the next thing I'm extremely excited about, which we'll talk more about in the main topic, was the announcement of Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
Since you didn't see it, I will tell you what happened. Basically, it was at the Game Awards, and you know how they usually call up different like celebrities to announce like the awards at the movies? They did the same with the Game Awards, and it's like game developers and stuff. So they brought out Ed Boon, and Ed Boon is the creative director and co-creator for Mortal Kombat. They brought him out for the to name the nominees and present the award for best racing game. So he came out and he was like, all right, so my name's Ed Boon, and let's get started. Well, let's play the video for the nominees. And then they played the video. And you know how the graphic for the best nominees would come up? Best racing game nominees? It comes up, and then out of nowhere, like the video shows a harpoon smashing through the letters, and then they all shatter. And then the entire room goes dark. And then you start hearing thunder, and then you see several lightning shots in the room. It's basically on the screen, but the screen's so huge, it feels like it's a room. And
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh.
So it's lightning shots, like 1, 2, or 3, and then after the third one, the lightning shot hits in the middle of the screen, and then the entire like Mortal Kombat logo of the dragon shows up. But it's like the logo is a lightning made logo, so it's like in lightning graphic.
Yeah,
and then like you just heard the crowd cheer like crazy, and then after that, the trailer for the game got released, and you see like the Shaolin monks, like being souls taken away. Then Raiden and Scorpion fight each other. And then at the very end of it, what I was very surprised was that when I was listing out the name of the consoles it was going to, it's actually coming out to the Switch, which is very odd because the last Mortal Kombat game I remember of came on the Nintendo Wii because basically like for the console side because Nintendo doesn't really have mature rated games.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, they're more like because Nintendo is
Yeah.
like kids
Yeah.
oriented.
So after the trailer ended, you heard the crowd cheering. Like I think it was the as of that moment, it was the loudest cheer of any like reveals like since the Game Awards started. Yeah, and then Ed
cool.
Boon like went back to the microphone. He's like, I think they played the wrong video. So yeah, he's basically a troll all the time whenever you talk to him about like anything.
That's pretty cool though. That's a good way. Oh, that's a good marketing way of
Yeah.
doing things.
So yeah, and you know the logo for Mortal Kombat 11 is actually really cool. The number 11 they use like just simple ones with like kind of a pointy top, and they put it next to each other, and they put those two ones in the middle of the word Mortal Kombat, and the logo looks just like Mortal Kombat 2 when.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
it now. Yeah.
So that's really cool that they did that. And then the whole lightning reveal, that's the title screen for Mortal Kombat 2 with the lightning. And
Oh, so it's like a throwback. in
yeah,
a
so
way.
that was really cool. Yeah. But yeah, that was really cool. I'm excited. Very excited. Pretty sure I'll be playing a lot more hours of that too when that gets released. It's
When
gonna
is
be
it
released
released?
in April? Oh man.
Oh,
that
okay.
sucks. It's
Yeah.
gonna get released in April. No, I just thought about it because my next thing I was gonna talk about was Avengers 4, which is also released in
Yeah.
April. That means
What's up?
well, because Avengers 4 is probably a 3-hour movie, and I'm probably gonna watch it 5 times. So it's gonna take
Right.
away from my time from playing Mortal Kombat.
Or maybe like you go to like theaters. Oh, while you're waiting in line, you can play Mortal Kombat.
But I would run out of battery because the Switch has very bad battery.
How long does it?
I don't know, like an hour or something.
Play? Wait, how,
1 or 2
hour?
hours, depending on the game.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just enough for one line. Every time you go watch a movie and you're in line.
But I want to play it.
gonna be-
Oh, I could play it while I wait for the end credits too. Wait a minute. This is the final movie in the 10 Years of Marvel storyline.
Yep,
Are they even going to have a post-credit?
possibly.
Huh.
I feel like they will.
We'll see. Well, anyway, the trailer for Avengers 4 got released, and it's called Avengers Endgame. So what do you think about it?
The trailer. I have no idea what's happening.
I mean, that's kind of like the point that I feel...
It's a
yeah,
teaser,
but
right?
I actually appreciate that I still don't know what's going on.
I mean, it's good. That's how trailers are supposed to be. Not revealing
Yeah.
everything.
It's enough to know, like, I mean, one spoiler is Steve Rogers no longer has a beard. But it's so funny.
But
Yeah.
twist, he actually does once you see the
Yeah.
movie.
Maybe they CG'd that out. Yeah, I saw someone wrote on the comments for it, was it in memory of the 50% of everyone else that Thanos killed? Yeah, one
Destroyed.
was not acknowledged, and that was Steve Rogers' beard. Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, I think it's good that they said that because I was telling you like, oh yeah, I completely forgot what happened at the end of Avengers 3.
Yeah, why was that?
I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering why did you forget? Like, what made you? What was it that made you kind of not remember that part of it?
Because it just like, I don't know, it always has something big, and then it's kind of like, you know, how there's always a build up, and then there's some sort of resolution, and you're like, okay, build up, and then like, what happened afterwards again? I know it's like a blank space. So I'm like, was that the end? Or was it just like build up to just that part, and then you just see people sad, and the movie ended? Because I don't remember what happened afterwards.
Yeah. So I think if I remember correctly, once he hit the snap, you started seeing everyone dying, like disappearing, right?
Right. I remember
And then he looked at the sunset, and then went back to Steve with everyone else dying, and then Steve's like, "Oh no!" And then that was the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I would say if you look at the directors, the Russo brothers, they say if you look at a perspective of Thanos as being the main character, it was his story and it did build up, and the conflict was he didn't know if he would survive or succeed because of the banding together of everyone else, and then he succeeded and he watched a sunset, and that was his story.
Yes, but I didn't watch the movie. I didn't start watching the movie thinking he was the hero or his protagonist.
Yeah, that's true.
If I did, I might have. But yes, you're absolutely right.
Because they call it the hero's journey. I think that's like a common trope, right?
Oh, story.
I think, let me see. Hero's Journey, I think is like yeah, I'm looking it up. It is a trope. It's a archetypal story pattern. It's common in the ancient myths and modern day adventures. Yeah, so. Oh, there's a whole wiki page for it. Huh. It's a template involving a hero who goes on a journey and then a decisive crisis and then a victory and then comes home changed or transformed. Yeah, that's basically what Thanos did.
Yeah.
Huh. I see. But then on this hero's journey map, it says there's also atonement and before the return. So maybe the next movie is Atonement. I don't know.
I don't know. It's the end game. Why is there like more than the end?
Did you know, wait, actually, what do you think about the title?
I mean, for me, I thought it was the end. Like, this is the final chapter. So it's like, okay, the end game. And it's like the final boss.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Okay. I think it's more like
I don't know anything.
I think this is more like, this is after the final boss beat you and you're using a continue. Your last continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any other news items. Do you?
I feel like we're missing something big.
Are we? I feel like we are too. I wrote down some news items, but I only have those for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. There is a reveal now. Some people are calling it a silver screen Spider-Man classic.
Yeah, people are liking it a lot. So
I'm glad. I'm excited to see that movie. I don't know. I'm actually conflicted because if it does bad, then I'm like, okay, that sucks. Spider-Man, you suck. I mean, not Spider-Man, Sony, you suck. But if it does well, then Sony gets to take Spider-Man back from Marvel.
Oh. Do they?
Sony never gave back Spider-Man. Sony still owns Spider-Man. It's just they let Marvel borrow him.
Right.
And they'll let them borrow him for 2 movies. And then after 2 movies, they have to renegotiate.
Oh, okay. Oh. I mean, I'm fine with it because it's animated.
Yeah.
As long as they do a good job.
Yeah.
But then if it's Marvel, then it's Disney.
Yeah.
And Disney's killing everything with them.
That's true. Killing literally too, because you know how all the Netflix shows are starting to get canceled.
Yeah, because they're trying to start their own TV branding.
Yeah, which thing. It sounds like it's just the movie characters, but put in the TV universe.
Yeah,
Yeah, like there's a Loki series, there's a Scarlet Witch series. I think Scarlet Witch is Scarlet Witch and the Vision. And then there's what's it called? Bucky and Falcon series, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see, but I don't really. I just hope like the movie does well. And I hear there's talk of like an all-female version of this Into the Spider-Verse potentially in the future as well.
That's cool. Wait, so there's more female Spider-Verse characters? I mean, not characters.
Potentially. I don't know.
I mean, there's Spider-Gwen, there's Madam Web. Are you talking about just random like other side characters?
I have no idea. I don't know like the Spider-Verse that well because there was like Spider-Ham. I don't know if that was actual thing.
I don't know. But Spider-Ham was voiced by John Mulaney, which is like so perfect. He's a stand-up comedian. He looks like really skinny and tall and lanky. He's really funny.
Okay. No, but yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, I remember Spider-Gwen. Like, okay, this is not Peter Parker. Like, okay. And then Spider-Ham's like, questionable. And then there's like wasn't it like robot or anime version?
Yeah, the Japanese. Oh no, there's the anime one. I think it's a girl, right? Yeah, she could dress up as Spider-Bot, and then that one was cool.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. That's why I'm like, okay, well, because then the other Spider-Verse girls have to actually be part of like the actual comic world, or could it just be made up? And it's like, okay, well, there's this now.
Yeah, I'm looking up Spider-Ham. It's actually a character that previously existed.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm reading about it, and Spider-Ham's real name is Peter Porker. Let's see. And then his one of his enemies is Doctor Doom. All these puns, man.
Nice.
Like Doctor Doom, Hogzilla, the King Pig, Raven the Hunter, the Swinister 6. Oh man, was it Aunt May Porker? Okay, that's interesting. Huh, these are interesting. Oh, instead of Iron Man, it's Iron Mouse, and he gets help from Captain America. Oh man, this is so good. There's so many good puns. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is really cool. Carnage is still Carnage.
No. Oh, I was hoping it'd be like carne.
Oh, carne asada. that would be funny.
Just because that's pork. Shredded pork.
No, that's not shredded pork. That's
No, it's pork. It's just meat.
yeah. What the heck was shredded pork? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I used to order that a lot. Oh my gosh, what is it? I'm gonna put shredded. Nope, that's not it. Is it pulled pork? Is it pulled pork then?
Pulled pork. Yeah.
No, that's not it. What the heck was pork called? I totally forgot now. Okay, forget it. I can't find the word I'm looking for. Do you remember?
Let's see. Corn. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
Oh, interesting. Carne asada literally means grilled meat, so it doesn't really specify if it's...
Well, carne is meat, and then pulled pork is.
Oh, carnitas. Yes,
carnitas.
that's what
Yeah.
the word I was looking for.
Yeah. So carnage could be carnitas.
Oh my gosh, that's actually a really cool name for that universe.
But no, I don't. Yeah, I'm interested to see how like a movie that I might see. So it's one of those weird things.
Yeah, because you don't actually go to theaters for movies much.
No,
But I do notice though, you do watch animated movies a lot.
I do, but not in theaters.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you did see Coco.
I don't go to. I don't go to those. I don't go to movie theaters
Oh,
in
okay.
general.
I went less now because I canceled my movie pass. So yeah, I'm only going to movies that I'll pay full price for. Yeah, movie pass is just kind of like I'm going to movies that they let me watch that I don't really want to watch in the first place, but it's free.
Oh, so it's not. So it's not just a movie pass to watch any movie.
They used to. Over time, they started limiting. It used to be all the movies you can watch all the time. Yeah, then they limit it down to like maybe 5 a month, and then they limit it down to like 3 a month. Then they're like, you can't watch the same movie again. And then they're like, you can only watch movies that don't have big openings. And then after that, you can't watch any movies on opening days. And then like, dude, you're limiting everything. So it's like, there's no point to even have a movie pass anymore. It's like over time they limit it and then they increase the price.
Oh, okay. That one is bad then.
Well, the
it's
company themselves are kind of dumb. They were like hemorrhaging money.
Yeah.
And then they kept saying, we're still here. And then...
It's like it feels like it was doing really well. And when they started doing that, I was like, are they losing money or something? Is that why they started making all that options? And then you said you kept going with all like the limitations, like, oh, okay, I don't know what they're doing anymore.
It's terrible. Yeah. So apparently yesterday, I just looked it up. Yesterday, they have they're releasing a brand new plan now that people are saying this should have been what they released to begin with. So there's 3 options. There's Select, All Access, and Red Carpet. And then Select is you choose 3 2D movies per month, and from a selection chosen by them, and it's $10 a month. And then the All Access is any 3 2D movies a month, including opening weekends, and that's $15 a month. And then Red Carpet is any 3 movies, including opening weekends, and 1 showing in a premium format like IMAX or 3D, and that's $20 a month.
Oh.
So this sounds
reasonable.
way better than what they did before, which was like what, $7 a month for all you can watch, and then they start losing money.
Yeah, I mean, from a business point of view, I totally agree. From a like consumer point of view, the first one is definitely a lot better.
Yeah, of course. And then everyone jumped on it, and because they knew, we'll take this while it lasts,
Yeah.
I think our friend Andros, I think he was still grandfathered in for like $10 a year or something.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, but
I mean, it's pretty cheap though, considering like $20 you pay. That's like each movie costs like 15 or something already.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere from 10 to 15, depending on when you watch it.
Yeah. So it's pretty good deal already.
All right. Anyway, you want to move on to the main topic?
Topic of the episode.
Yep,
Okay,
let's
so
do
the
that.
main topic is the Gaming Awards 2018. So we'll go over some of the. So what do you want to do first? The announcements or the awards?
What do you mean the announcement? Like what type of games there are, or like
Just
type of
the
awards there are?
big announcements that occurred, like world premieres and stuff. Like for example, Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay. Sure. Let's
Okay,
do that
cool.
first.
Let's see. I think we're both looking at the same page that Polygon posted. So yeah, you
Okay,
could choose
yeah.
something you want to talk about. I'm actually also excited for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
See, I kind of like... Is Ultimate Alliance just another way they renamed it? For like Marvel's... It's not
No,
Marvel's
do you remember a
Capcom,
long
right?
time ago? Maybe you played it. I think it was the co-op game where you chose a Marvel character
Oh, okay.
and then you play with your friends
Okay,
going
okay.
around action adventure.
Yeah, okay. I remember it now. I just want to make sure that's the same one.
Yeah, it's, they're reviving the franchise.
So for me, I don't know how I'll feel about this one, but Dragon Age had a teaser
Yeah.
trailer, and I played 1 and 2, and I like the franchise-ish. I just never got into like playing it a lot over the years. So I'm like, when it got to like 3 and stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna be bad or good because I heard negative things about Inquisition, and I never really played it, so I don't know how bad it is. So I'm gonna go, but I like the world and everything. I remember I liked playing Dragon Age.
So
1
was
a lot.
Dragon Age always that art style? Like the one that... Oh, okay.
No. Well, I guess like the graphics definitely got better over the year. But I don't know I don't know how well how it's gonna look because it seems like it progressed differently each time. So it might have gotten better, might have not.
Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, how'd you hear the Inquisition wasn't good?
Just a lot of my friends that played it said it's
Interesting.
horrible.
Yeah, because IGN gives it an 8.8 and then GameStop gives it like 4.2.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Games that get an 8, I still think are like, okay, it's good. It's just not like amazing. It's like passable good.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not 50 or something.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. So honestly, I have no idea how it's gonna be like. It just shows like, oh, cool. So it's definitely playing off the franchise by a lot.
Here, let me read you this thing about Inquisition. Inquisition received critical acclaim upon release, with critics praising its story, voice acting, soundtrack, detailed environments, and engaging combat. Oh, I see. But it received criticism for presence of technical issues. Yeah.
Oh, so there's more bugs.
It was awarded over 150 awards and nominated for Game of the Year and Best Role-Playing Game. Wow. Huh. Yeah, I'm always like interested in hearing like actual players' opinions. Yeah, because it sometimes doesn't align, you know?
It's kind of like movie reviews too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, critics. There's critics review and there's like watchers review or like the people's review.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Mortal Kombat series. Like I know critics don't like that game in general, like in the past. But I always enjoyed it, and it was because I was always able to deep dive into the game. I think any game that you play and you deep dive into, you probably find it way more enjoyable than, the average critic, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, have you ever played any game that you really, really enjoyed that, that critics don't like?
I don't know, because it's hard for me to say because I don't really read the reviews.
Okay.
I just see like, oh, that looks cool. That looks like something I could play and fun. And I just play it. I just don't really care about the reviews most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because like I know that I get influenced by reviews. So when I read them first, it kind of makes me determine whether I should get the game or not. And then nowadays, sometimes I don't have time to read reviews. I'm just browsing the Nintendo eShop, and there's this indie game that's cheap that, oh, this kind of looks cool, and then I'll buy it, and then I'll play it, and I'll enjoy it. And then I go up and I look up the review. It's like 2 out of 5. I'm like, oh, really? It's not that bad.
Yeah. I mean, they have like certain games that have a certain perspective that we don't see. So, and it's like even with players review, it depends on the person as well. So like you might like certain type of games, even though like, oh, this is like, even though other people say it's bad, but it's like, oh, it's not too bad. Like I've played worse, where it's more annoying things.
Yeah, I mean, the fighting games, right? There's a lot of like obscure random fighting games that I play that, people don't like. Like, for example, one of the worst fighting games based on the franchise was Star Wars Masters of the Terra Kasai. I was like, It was on PlayStation. It was a 3D fighter. And I was playing it a long time ago, and I was like, this is actually fun. It's just cool, the notion of playing as Jedis and Sith fighting each other,
Yeah. So it's just like, it's not like a super triple A game or anything like that. It's just a fun game that just mashed together. That's a weird concept.
Or like, remember the game Bloody Roar? It was a fighting game where every character had an animal counterpart, and when you press the transform button, they build meters. So once you max meter, you press your transform button and you transform into a humanoid animal. And that game also was not given a lot of like good praise. it's unique. I thought it was fun. Like the comboing system was easy to pick up. So, and then just the novelty of being able to switch between human and animal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like I guess it's more like people have like certain standards because they try to judge it from like a triple A point of view, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you're definitely not triple A. So,
let's see. So there's also the announcement for Stranger Things 3. You were talking.
Oh yeah, I just saw
it?
the trailer. That looks fun.
I didn't look at it all. So can you describe it?
Oh, okay. I guess it's like a isometric-ish game. It's pixel art, pixel game where you just go as like 2 or 3 players. And it's like those old school beat 'em up game. So you just walk around. I think it seems like it's potentially really fun. It's just you go and you beat up. I don't know what they are. People, things, and then they try to go within.
Are they stranger
world.
things?
Okay. No, they're human. Yeah. So it looks like here. I'll send you the link. Sorry, you could quickly browse through it. Yeah, but it looks. It's really fun. It looks like those old school it's like those nostalgia game, like old school in the 90s, like Ninja Turtles. You go around, do certain things.
That sounds really cool. You are you gonna get it then? Or are you gonna try it?
Depends on if it's for PC or not.
Hold on, let me mute my Facebook because I'm getting notifications. Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry people listening. You might hear some notifications on Facebook. Sorry, what were you gonna say? You're gonna play it?
Well, it depends on if it's for PC or not, because I don't have.
Yeah, that's true. You know what's really interesting that I thought about that was that they did pixel art, which kind of goes into that whole theme where Stranger Things is based in the past. You know? Yeah, that's really smart. It gives them a reason to do pixel art, and then it brings back nostalgia at the same time.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a what you call it a good marketing thing as well, because it says Stranger Things 3.
I know.
The game.
Like, what happened to 1 and 2?
Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, it's just like a pre-game or like a marketing thing for what's coming next year or next season, I guess.
Yeah, it's good because like it's this kind of like the preseason like marketing for. Yeah, I'm just repeating what you said, you know. So
good. I'm glad we're on the same page, or we can just repeat each other.
So there were 2 other reviews that I don't really know about that were considered really big. It's The Outer Worlds and Atlas. Do you know much about those?
I don't know too much about those one. I heard people were excited about the Outer World, but I didn't look too much into that one. And I have no clue about Atlas at all.
Yeah, Atlas. I think Atlas. I saw a different game similar to Atlas, and the only thing I know about Atlas is this other game was compared to it. That's it. I don't really know much about Atlas.
Oh, okay. I see. Let me read this real quick. Atlas, probably.
What the heck? Wow.
Okay,
Open world MMO with pirate ships. Yeah. Pretty much. I was looking at this other game that Microsoft released. It was a pirate game, and some people were saying that it's like a small version of Atlas or something like that. So I don't know.
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, a single world in Atlas can have up to 40,000 people playing in it. That's insane. Huge. So it's an open world survival MMO. So I guess you're a pirate.
Yeah.
But that's really bad, because if you're a pirate, that means there's no room for like being a good person. Like you're just like evil pirates. I guess that's true.
Be evil.
But I'm just thinking about the chaos in a world of 40,000 people in which everyone is a pirate.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and you're trying to. It's a survival game.
Yeah. Imagine if Grand Theft Auto was open world and 40,000 people.
Yeah.
That's just massive chaos.
But I guess like there's certain appeal for that too. Right?
Yeah, there is. No, pirate games have been making a comeback, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that a thing now?
I can't remember the one on Xbox, but it was Microsoft published. Let me see.
You were thinking of like Assassin's Creed.
No, it's not that. Yeah, Sea of Thieves, that's the one. That one got like a lot of good feedback from fans playing it. It's like you play with your friends, it's what I hear is that it's really cool. You are on a pirate ship with your friends, and you all like have certain roles to make sure the ship is maintained and it runs. Like during battle, everyone takes a station and everything too. It's like a very almost like a League of Legends type of feel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but too bad it's like Microsoft, so I can't play it. I don't have an Xbox. Atlas, I might.
But it's on PC too.
Maybe. Right? Yeah. Anyway, so let's move on to the awards part. Let's see, how do we do this? So I'll name the award, and then you could comment and then we comment a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Game of the year is God of War. I played a little bit of it. Played like 20 minutes. I could see why it would be Game of the Year. Very good graphics, very good balance between battle and story.
Yeah.
I'm also biased towards it because the voice actor for the main guy in God of War is actually one of the main Stargate guys. So,
Oh.
so it was kind of cool just hearing him again.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Well, no, I mean, my fiance got it for me, so I kind of wish she
Yes.
didn't because I actually wanted to play Spider-Man more. So, yeah.
Oh. I mean, there's actually some good runner-ups on here. Like, they're like Monster Hunter World, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption, Celeste.
I think it's just Celeste.
Celeste.
And
And then Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I haven't seen any Odyssey stuff yet.
oh,
so
I haven't
don't
seen
know
Celeste.
how. So that's it's a 8-bit game. It's a pixel art game. So it's a platformer ish. So it looks pretty interesting. I don't know how or why it's up there. Actually, it's kind of strange because you see like all these like AAA games, and then this one feels like it's an indie game, which is kind of cool. So I was like, oh, for it to be up there, it must have been really good or had something really well done.
I probably it's on the Switch. I didn't know that, so I'll probably take a look at it too. It's made by Canadian video game developer Matt Thorson and Noel Berry. It's crazy that it is an indie game and it got nominated for Game of the Year. That must be that's really huge. And those two guys are probably going to get work very easily now.
Yeah, but I mean, just because of that, it's like you're up there with like all the AAA games, and this year the Game of the Year is the list looks pretty strong too. It's not like it's just a whole bunch of Battlefields.
Like last year, I remember looking at this. I'm like, it's all right. And then this year, I'm like, I don't know which one will win because it's actually competitive. I was actually thinking Spider-Man would win or Red Dead 2 would win.
Yeah.
I didn't expect God of War to win. I mean, it's one of those things, right, where you don't expect it, but it happens, and it's like, it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a good game. I'm sure it looks.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it is really good. Let's see. Next one is Best Action Game. Dead Cells won.
I'm actually really happy they won. I played when it was in early release, and it's an indie game that's rogue. It's like roguelike where you travel to dungeons and then it's super fast paced and you get upgrades and stuff like that.
Is it kind of Metroidvania?
Sorry. I haven't played Metroidvania. Well, what's Metroidvania?
Metroidvania. Never mind. It is. I just looked at it. It's a roguelike Metroidvania game. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Metroidvania is like the elements of Metroid and Castlevania. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Metroid, old school Metroid. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So it was really fun for me. Like I had spent like hours on it, and it was buggy because it was in alpha, like early release. But I haven't played it once it got released yet. So I'm like, I'm glad it won though, because a lot of the other one were the choices besides Mega Man.
Call
was
of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty and Destiny 2 and Far Cry.
Yeah, they're pretty standard-ish. So I'm like, okay, I'm glad somebody else stood out.
I was surprised Mega Man didn't win though, but I didn't play Mega Man.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it's like I'm glad that Mega Man was even up there.
Yeah, that's good too. Let's see. Best action adventure game. God of War. We already talked about that. It seems like the list is almost the same as Game of the Year.
Yeah, essentially. The only difference is like it has Tomb Raider.
That's about it. Okay, best RPG. Monster Hunter World. I think that was hands down, not even like no contest.
No, I agree. I think it's pretty good. I wish like it was on PC, or I mean, it was like cross-platform and players from PC can play with other.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because it's one of those things where it's not competitive; it's a cooperative thing. So it's not a matter of like limitation of technology, but it's just a matter of Sony.
Yeah, I know. They're just claiming it.
Yeah.
All right. Best game direction is God of War. Other people on the list was, aside from Spider-Man, Red Dead, it's Detroit and A Way Out. Sorry, Detroit Become Human and A Way Out.
A Way Out is the
co-op prison game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that's actually the gameplay looked interesting for A Way Out. And Detroit had an interesting premise, or like a few of my friends that played Detroit said it's really cool because you could get different stories.
Yeah, Detroit Become Human is very similar to Heavy Rain. So, did you play Heavy Rain or know of it? Oh, really? Wow. Heavy Rain was big for its time. It was a completely narrative-driven game where you move around, you sometimes do stuff, and then you mostly decide on menus of what to do. Kind of like Stranger Things Light. So that's right. Not Stranger Things. I meant Life is Strange. Life is Strange. Yeah. Yeah.
Life is Strange. It's like Stranger Things. Okay.
I was like, Strange is in it. I just don't remember which order.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's something I was surprised about. The best narrative was awarded to Red Dead 2.
Yeah, that's rather odd for me.
Red Dead 2 does have a custom narrative where you get to do like everyone in the world has their own crap going on with their life. You kind of hear it and you kind of jump in and then help them if you want, and then you also have your own narrative that you have to follow. But I was surprised it actually won. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, compared to, it didn't seem like a narrative-driven game from my point of view, just based on trailers.
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm like, oh, it's surprising.
I mean, comparing that to something like Life is Strange or Detroit Become Human, you know?
Yeah, where it's completely narrative-driven for Life is Strange.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Life is Strange is just a narrative. That's it. There's nothing else.
Yeah, it's done really well too. Like the franchise, it's done really well. So.
All right. Okay. This next award, I'm actually, I'm just like, really? So, best ongoing game is Fortnite.
Okay. I mean, the list isn't that strong, so.
I would have chosen Overwatch, but yeah. So the list, just so listeners know, Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Rainbow Six. I don't know. I guess Fortnite, it's like a disease that doesn't go away.
It does go away in 2 weeks.
Wait, what?
Fortnite.
Oh, yes.
It goes away in Fortnite.
But this one doesn't. It keeps going on. And it even spread to like Thanos because he was a guest star in it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was like, I think last year Thanos is a special character. And then people started using him to do the Fortnite dances.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I did see a picture, a video of that. I was like, oh, I guess it's like Photoshop or something. But it's Fortnite.
Okay. Best art direction. So this list has a bunch of AAA games, but the winner, which I've never heard of, is called Return of the Obra Dinn. Do you know that one?
I have no idea.
Let's look it up. Return of the Obra Dinn. It's a puzzle game. Ooh, I like the art. Wow. It's a single player adventure and puzzle game. It's on Microsoft Windows and Mac OS. That's it. What the heck? Have you heard of it?
No, this is the first time hearing about it.
Look at the images for it. It looks...
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now, the video.
It's like pixel art, but not really.
No, it's 3D for sure, but it's done in like cartoonish or cel-shaded way, where it's black and white.
You know what it reminds me of? It's if you played like Halo on your graphing calculator. That's what it looks like. Yeah, the graphics look like they're rendered by a graphing calculator.
But in terms of like art direction, it's definitely the best out of other. Oh, I mean, Octopath, I thought was pretty good as well.
Octopath, yeah, it's all right. It's still not like.
I mean, it's standardized, I guess. It's pretty standard.
Yeah, I was about to get that game for the Switch, and I realized I won't have time for it because it's way too time consuming. But yeah, Octopath Traveler just reminds me of like MapleStory.
Is that a good thing or bad thing?
The art is cool. The art is good, but it's a little bit like a fancy MapleStory art. It's not too unique, you know? Like lots of old school RPGs also have that art style.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, I've never seen anything like Return of the Obra Dinn.
It's interesting though. I mean, I could see why it would win out of the rest. It's the pretty generic. The rest of the contestants are like pretty generic, pretty standardized, and this one is clearly different.
There was a game on the Wii that also had a very cool art style. It was black and white. Do you remember that one? It's a first-person shooter.
The game? It's called Black and White, or the game?
The color scheme was black and white. It was on the Wii.
Oh, okay, no.
Let me try the. No. Was it Mad World? Let me check. Mad World Wii. Yeah, look at Mad World on the Wii. It's, I guess, the closest I could think of for Obra Dinn is that this one. Yeah, Mad World on the Wii looks like Sin City if you played as a game. The only color in the game.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
The only color in the game is blood. Yeah, that was a really artistic game too.
Special effects.
It looks.
I mean, the sound effects.
Wait, what?
The sound
what about
effects?
the sound effects?
Like it has like those comic writing, like bash,
okay.
boom.
On the PS?
Yeah, on the PS.
Yeah. So now that I look at it, it looks like Gears of War, Mad World. But anyway.
Yeah, where's the Gears of War?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
But anyways. All right, well, let's move on.
Best
Next
score
one.
in music is Red Dead 2.
Okay, interesting.
Best audio design is Red Dead 2. Best independent game is Celeste. Ooh,
That's
what
pretty
are the other independent games? So Dead Cells, you said that already. Into the Breach.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Yeah, Into the Breach, and then The Messenger. I never heard of The Messenger.
Me neither. That one sounds interesting.
Best performance is Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2.
Oh, okay. So, sound voice actors.
But you see that on the list says Christopher Judge as Kratos on God of War.
Oh, yeah,
Christopher
yeah.
Judge. Did you ever watch Stargate SG-1?
Parts of it,
Christopher
yeah.
Judge is the guy who plays Teal'c, the alien with the symbol on his head.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, is he the
Yeah.
Indian guy? Because
Yeah.
I can see him. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I kind of am not liking that, the triple A's are winning a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's standard because that's where a lot of people play.
But it's nice to see, like for example, the next one, Games for Impact, Celeste won that one.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a mobile category. Best mobile game is Florence? What the heck is that?
I have no idea what that is. Sounds like a flower game.
It's
Flower.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a rock song game because Florence and the Machine.
Oh.
Oh, what the? I'm looking at it. It's $3 game. It is almost like a comic and living a life. Oh, it's an interactive storybook. I'm on the App Store right now. Yeah, interactive storybook about her life. It's endless routine of work, sleep, and spending too much time on social media. That's an interesting game. Huh. But the art style is really good if you look at it.
Yeah, it looks fun. I mean, the art style looks really cool. I like it.
It's like mundane tasks like brushing your teeth.
Yep.
Huh.
It pretty much is like a Sims, but where you play as Florence the girl.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so best VR and AR game is Astrobot Rescue Mission. Really? Now I want to get this game because I've been looking for a new good VR game. Let's see, Astrobot. Have you heard of that?
Nope, not at all. I'm surprised it beat Saber because that sounded like it was going to be a big thing.
It beat Saber.
Saber.
Damn it though. What? Really? Astrobot is the PlayStation VR character. Oh my gosh. This game it's a platformer, a 3D platformer, VR. And it's the one that stars the character that is kind of like the VR mascot for PlayStation.
Oh, I see it.
Oh my gosh, it has like really good reviews, 90% on Metacritic. Really? This is a good game? I never really got on my way to play platformers, so I don't really know.
I'm actually surprised. I forgot what it's called. Hold on. Go ahead and finish your thoughts.
Oh no, I was just saying like I'm really curious about this game now.
Yeah, I'm more interested. Like, I'm surprised. I'm more surprised that Moss didn't win, or wasn't even part of it.
Oh, Moss. I heard Moss VR. Like, you actually really, really felt like you were in the world.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, oh, it's really cool because the main mouse character uses sign language to communicate.
Yeah. So you really just felt like you're in your own room, kind of, and then yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh man, it's not up here on like the best AR VR.
Wait, Moss is on there.
Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Oh, it is on there. Good. I'm surprised it didn't win.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else. Next one is best fighting game. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I'm very happy with that choice.
I mean, it's good. It looks really cool. I wish I had a console to play.
It is insane, man. Like, I rebought it for the Switch just because I could play on the go. Because I bought collectors for the PlayStation and then I bought collectors again for the Switch. Because the PlayStation one, I actually haven't even progressed that much because I always have to sit down, turn it on, and then log in and play. It's such a long time, and the Switch is so easy, just on the go.
Yeah, Switch is a great success for Nintendo.
Other choices on there were Soul Calibur 6. I'm a Soul Calibur fan, but this new one didn't make me want to even try it. Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. Okay, I have some problems with this one. As a fighting game, it's good, but overall package is bad. Because when it was released, it didn't allow all the characters to be played at once. You kind of got them over time. Meaning that you downloaded them, or not download, but it's like unlocked by purchasing or whatever. The other thing I had issue with was they didn't release it with the story mode. And it didn't get released until way months later. They're like, oh yeah, we're working on it, but we haven't finished, so we're gonna release the game without it. Like, dude, what the heck, man? And even when they did release it, the story mode is like very, very clunky. So for example, Mortal Kombat story mode was one extremely long narrative that the scenes, seamlessly integrated to the next scene. Like from the animation over to fighting, back to animation. Yeah. But then for Street Fighter, it's like you have to go click into a chapter and then it'll play like a video. And then when the video ends, then it will load the fight for a while. And then you fight. And after the fight's done, it will load for a while. And then you have another like cutscene. And then once that whole chapter is done, you have to go back to the menu and choose the next chapter. It's like super not good. Like not like easy to navigate.
That's unfortunate. But I'm glad the Rainbow Fighter Z won because it sounds like it's fun. And Blue Blaze, I like the what do you call it?
Art?
Not the art, but the franchise. Yeah, because I played like the old ones. It was pretty fun. It's like the old classic 2D fighting game. So, but I can't say like, I definitely say like Dragon Ball seems like the best one so far. Like it seems very different. But it's also like back then as well, right? Dragon Ball, like as a fighting game in the 90s were like awesome.
Yeah, but I think this is the first Dragon Ball fighting game that was developed in a way that it can be competitive. Like actually,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it seems like a fighting game that was similar to the 90s fighting game, not the 3D one where you dash and
the 3D ones were all like different. But fun fact, Arc System Works, the company who makes Dragon Ball Fighter Z, they were kind of like fighting, like they were kind of beside themselves because they also make Blaze Blue.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
So
I mean, they're both on the list, so it's good.
It's good that they are consistent with the quality of their games. And before Blaze Blue, they were really well known for Guilty Gear.
Yeah, exactly. That's the franchise I play. I played Guilty Gear, and then Blaze Blue came out. I'm like, okay, well, same
from
thing.
what I recall, I think.
Or a version of it.
Yeah. So from what I recall, I think the team at Arc System, when it started, they were actually former Capcom employees. Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think that was how it started. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
All right, next one is Best Family Game. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You're gonna say something.
No. I said cool.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Next one is Best Family Game, which is Overcooked 2. Did you ever play the first one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
I haven't either. Let's see. Strategy game, Into the Breach. Best racing game, Forza Horizon 4. I was about to say Forza Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Best multiplayer game, Fortnite.
I'm surprised that. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. But I was hoping like Monster Hunter would win.
Yeah, or even Sea of Thieves because it's really unique.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is nice. They have a best student game, which is Combat 2018.
Yeah.
Best debut indie game, The Messenger. Best.
I want to see what.
Go ahead. Best esports game is Overwatch. That I expect. That one would be Overwatch or League of Legends.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And then a few more these are now into people. Best esports player, Sonic Fox. Dominic Sonic Fox McLean. I completely agree because he was the first one that won I think he was the winner of the very first Mortal Kombat video game tournament for Mortal Kombat 9. And then ever since, he started delving into a bunch of other video games, and he's been like a quick like learner for all the other games and really, really good and really competitive. And he's been winning a lot of awards. So, and it's kind of funny that this year when he accepted the award, he was wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog Fox costume.
Yeah.
Best esports team is Cloud9. Best esports coach is Bach Reaper Hangyu. Best esports event is obviously League of Legends World Championship.
Yep.
Best esports host is I can't pronounce it. Ifshe Sejox Deportere. Best esports moment is C9 comeback win in triple OT versus FaZe. Man, I want to watch that. Did you see that?
No.
So C9, I'm assuming is Cloud9 from, yeah.
Yep.
And then content creator of the year is Ninja. So Ninja's a Twitch streamer, and he's the one who, I think he played with Drake. Was it Drake, the singer?
Okay.
He was playing Fortnite or something?
Okay. I have no idea.
Streaming Fortnite.
I'm not up to date with these stuff.
Let me check. Yeah, it was Drake, the singer. And Ninja streamed with him playing Fortnite.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so those are all the awards. All right.
Cool. I just looked up the Messenger, and it looks like Ninja Gaiden.
Really?
Like the old school 8-bit.
So
Ninja
he's like an
Gaiden.
assassin?
He's a
cool.
ninja.
I know why it's called the Messenger now, because he's there to,
Yeah.
there to deliver a message.
Just delivering a scroll.
Oh, no, I was thinking like delivering a message like the way that assassins do.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right, let me move to the next thing, which is our question of the week from last week.
You got mail. You got mail. You got mail.
So, favorite video game strategy guide company.
Ugh, strategy guide company.
There's not many.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's not many. I'll read the responses first. Kinetic, he's part of Enthusiasts. He says, I don't have a favorite publisher, but as someone who has helped contribute to Prima Guide, I can say Prima is garbage. Just use GameFAQs. John from One Track Gamers with Corey and Amanda, he says, I don't have one. I don't usually use guides, and when I do, it's usually the internet.
Yep.
And then I responded and said, I forgot to mention 90s guides. And then Kinetic responded and said Prima was still garbage. Okay. Yeah, do you have any?
I don't even know what they are. I remember if we're talking about 90s guide.
I know GamePro made some, and then I think so Prima and Brady Games, Nintendo Power did some like official ones.
I know like, what was the one that did for the Mario RPG one?
Oh,
You remember? It's like a Mario RPG guide,
I'm looking it up.
and there was like a Super Metroid game guide.
I'm assuming those are from Nintendo Power, but I'm not really sure. Let me see. Oh, they sell it on eBay.
Level Up guide? No.
It says Nintendo.
Okay, well, that thing then. That's the only one I've read.
I guess it makes sense as your favorite game strategy guide publisher is the video game producer themselves.
Yeah.
Huh. Cool. Awesome. Do you have a question this week?
No, your turn, Tony. I can't think of anything right now.
What was the biggest upset from the Game Awards?
Ooh, that's a good one. Let me
Let me see. I'm looking back at the list too.
Yeah, me too.
Personally, for me, I think Game of the Year should not have been God of War.
Okay. Who do you want
Either
to win?
Spider-Man or Red Dead 2. Maybe more of Spider-Man.
I think.
Because I think, well, I'm always biased a little bit towards superhero games, but,
Yeah, that's true.
Spider-Man, I think the magic they were able to capture from Spider-Man 2, they did that well with this one.
No, that's fair enough. I think it's more. Yeah, now it's just like a bias thing, right? Because we're just like, oh well. A lot of the games that we don't really play, we can't really judge it.
Yeah.
Some stuff. I think like for me, I haven't really played Red Dead, but for the best score / music, I say Nino Kuni 2. I kind of liked it. I like the soundtrack. It had
Yeah, I haven't.
No, actually, no. Sorry, I take it back. The one that I'm most disappointed at is the AR VR one. I wanted Moss to win.
You know what? I'm actually going to change my answer, and I'm going to say the VR AR is also my disappointment, but not for Moss. It's for Beat Saber.
Oh, okay.
Because if you play Beat Saber,
can't
you
be
will
friends.
understand.
No, we can't be friends anymore. I want to say Moss.
There's a Moss demo. I probably should try that. But I don't know how Tetris Effect is on there. How do you even play Tetris in VR?
There's like certain controls or something. I remember there was a video I watched randomly about like a world champion, a Tetris player playing the VR version, and he felt like it was a lot better. It was more intuitive for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, and he beat his high score and did like crazy stuff with the VR over like the regular Tetris.
Huh, interesting. I'm looking at the screenshots for Tetris Effect. It's basically just psychedelic Tetris. It's still the same 2D.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's nothing crazy or anything at all.
It's just like, what's it called? Like if you took LSD and then you start playing Tetris.
Yeah, but for some reason, like I just sent you the link for the Tetris thing, Tony, and like you pretty much just like it's a platform. It's a flat screen in front of you where you can move things around like with your head.
Oh, you move it with your head? Is that the
And
controls?
No. You move you can if you move your head, it'll shift like the angles and stuff like that. But that's about it. But there's nothing too much. It's just playing Tetris with control.
Huh. So it's still just Tetris.
Yeah, it's just Tetris. There's nothing different about it, which is fine because Tetris should be.
Wait,
like
but the guy's
Tetris.
playing it without using a VR headset.
No, go into the middle.
Okay, let me go to the middle. It's kind of hard because they don't show picture-in-picture for the whole thing. Man, but I'm watching in the middle
It
of
does.
the video. Oh, he's still not wearing a VR set. Where is it? Oh, there he is. Okay. Now
But they go around 7 minutes.
Now it is, like, after the middle. Dude, there's just so many things, like, happening in this game. Like, there...
Yeah, it's a lot of like fancy particle effects happening as you do something.
You're basic...
It's just like a light
Yeah,
show.
you're playing Tetris, but you're being bombarded in front of the screen with, like, particles.
Yeah,
You can't even enjoy the particles then, because you're focusing on the game, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks cool. It looks very, very psychedelic. Would you play this?
No, I don't play VR Tetris. I mean, I don't see the point of playing VR Tetris because it's like I like the original Tetris, and the VR Tetris is just the expensive version because you have to buy a headset.
That's true. Man, this guy's crazy. I mean, I know he's world champion. Wait, I don't get it. What did you see what he did? Like he made like almost a full screen the block?
Yeah, so there's like this option where, and I guess either in this version or something else where you can pause the time, or you have a function like a power to pause the time, and then you could get like up to I don't know 16 or something like that, or I think this one was like
Yeah.
10. So then he just did all at once. So it's like your time is frozen, and you still manage to do all of that. And then it'll still keep it. And then when time resume, I don't know, 5 seconds or 10 seconds later, it'll calculate everything and it'll go back down. It has a function. It was one of like the feature, I guess, maybe in VR or not.
Yeah, but
I'm
the
not
thing
sure.
is where he used that he completed like a lot of lines, but nothing happened.
Yeah, because that was like time
So
freezing.
then he died, right?
No, he didn't
I
die.
thought he did. It didn't. It went game over right on the top, or I don't know.
Well, what minute are
I
you
don't know. I
looking
turned
at?
it off.
Oh,
Okay.
no, he didn't die.
Okay. Well, that's cool. All right. That's our question. So you guys can tweet us your answer. All right. Let's move on to game time. Let's do a really quick game
Yep.
of heads up. Let's do Sharia. Okay. What topic do you want me to do? I'm doing 2 minutes.
Choose a random one. I think we won't have enough time for one side anyways, right? Yeah, so
I'll
just
do
choose
the
anyone.
then.
I'll take anything.
Aye.
Okay.
All right. This is a large, small universe. Opposite. Yes.
Little
okay.
Big Planet.
I told you this is a Metroid Blank game. It's like the guy with the whip.
Castlevania,
you're right,
Metroid.
you're right. This is
Castle-
there's a siren in the city. There's ghosts. It's a scary game. Yeah.
Silent Hill.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
Okay, this is
Oh,
on
this
the
is-
Game Boy. No, it's before the Game Boy SP. This is a strategy game where you have two sides fighting a battle on the field.
Oh my god, I know what it is. Advanced War.
This is a Warcraft spin-off that became kind of like League. Yeah.
Dota.
This is a game where you play an instrument with strings on your hand.
Guitar Hero.
This is a guy who has bullet time and he's a cop. Yeah.
Max Payne.
This is two people surviving a zombie apocalypse. One's a little girl.
Oh my god, what is it called?
It's not first. It's not first.
What?
Opposite of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Last
Okay.
of Us.
This is a game that takes two companies and puts them together in a fighting game.
Smash
Two
Brothers.
companies. Two specific
What?
companies. A comic company.
SNK.
A comic company and a video game fighting company.
Oh, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay, this is this is a Castlevania game, but it's one. Wait, no, this is not. It's not. Sorry, this is a RPG. Okay, an animal has a what on its butt? Okay,
Tail.
When you
Tail
okay.
Symphonia. I don't know
This is
what
like
the game
League,
is.
and it's also like Dota, but it's with Blizzard. Yeah.
Hero of the Storm.
Okay, this is Shadow of the
Colossus.
Shadow of the part of Game of the Year. Or
Shut up, War. Shut up, War.
so Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Did you miss any? You didn't miss any, except that last one. So let's see.
Last one. You should have done like Shadow of the Lord.
That's very true. I should have said that. I couldn't think. because timer is running out.
Because you're like Shadow of the. I was like, what? Shadow of the what?
I forgot about Shadow of the Colossus. I don't think of that game ever.
I don't really know of that game.
Wait, so what's Tales of Symphonia?
It's an RPG game, I guess. It's an anime-ish RPG game. I only heard about it, but I never played it.
All right. Cool. All right. Do you want to move on to the final? Cool.
Sure.
All right. So you guys can follow us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and you guys can check out my music album. If you look for Fairy Tale Solstice. Kwok, you have some stuff to promote?
Same as always. Check out our friend Steve, mindfulbuilder.com. He builds things and crafts. And also check out my friend Vince, Hypeman Vince is his handle at YouTube. On YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, no, not Twitch. Snapchat, Facebook.
He has a Twitter account too.
I think it's Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're also part of Lucid Connected Network, so look up the Lucid Connected Network. And follow that on Twitter, and you'll get updates of any new posting from anyone on the network. Oh yeah, and by the way, Steve said he has termites at his house, and I'm just like, that's like a woodworker's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Well, like, oh crap, that's really bad. So
I mean, what if it's his workers for like to build stuff? It's like, hey, I need a rustic chair. Get on it, guys.
So instead of man, he's like termite man.
yeah, exactly. That's his superpower. It's true calling.
Termites. Yeah, so then he never has to have a sawing machine anymore.
Oh, exactly. He doesn't have to do anything at all. It's like, deliver. It's like those factory workers.
Yeah.
Like assembly.
But it's even better. It's like, hey, you guys hungry?
Yeah, exactly. It's a win-win situation.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Well, thank you to everyone who listens, and thank you for subscribing and always listening and following us. But until next time, No Time for Time Travel. Signing off. Herdiger and Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
I love Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Club.
No time for time travel.